Egyptians.
Hello and welcome to the news at When, ancient Egyptian times, over 3,000 years ago, when the ruler of Egypt was a 9-year-old boy called Tutankhamun. He had a very strange family. For more details, here's Bob Hale with the Pharoah Report.
Thank you, Sam. Well, it's 1341 BC and we're over here in ancient Egypt where a wickle baby has just been born. And his name is Tutankhamun, though he's also known as Tutankhamen, Tutankhamon, Tutankhaten, Amenhotep, and Steve, and King Tut, though probably not Steve. And King Tut's dad was also a king, a pharaoh called Akhenaten. At least we think that's his dad. It's very hard to be sure because it was so long ago that no one can really remember. Not even my Nan, and she's really old, though she certainly doesn't look it. Love you, Nan. What we do know is that when King Tut was just 6 years old, Akhenaten died. Yes, his daddy became a mummy, which is a very complex operation. And King Tut's big brother Smenki becomes pharaoh, and then promptly dies, only to be replaced by his sister Nefi, who then promptly dies, meaning that at just 9 years old, Tutankhamun becomes pharaoh, which I think is fair enough. All right, no more jokes. Of course, running a country is no job for a 9-year-old because it's far too boring. So King Tut's uncle turns up, a chap called Ai, and he says he will keep an eye on things. Sorry, forgot. So Uncle Ai runs the country so that King Tut can get on with doing all the fun stuff that kids do, like playing games, going to school and getting married. Yep, getting married. And if you thought that was weird, to keep his royal bloodline pure, his new wife is also his sister. And she used to be his stepmom, so it's double. Anyway, King Tut grows up, Uncle Ai hands over power to Mr. and Mrs. Tut, and they rule Egypt together as husband and wife, mum, sister, and that's the end of that. Or so we thought, but the history books tell us that Uncle Ai didn't want to give up power, so he killed King Tut by bashing him on the head, a little something like that. Yep, that'll do it. Except that didn't do it. No, it turns out the history books got it wrong, and King Tut actually died from an infected broken leg, leaving poor old Mrs. Tut with a broken heart and the crown of Egypt, which of course Uncle Ai wants for himself. And how does he plan to get it? Well, by marrying Mrs. Tut, even though she's his granddaughter, which is times this much. Woo! But Mrs. Tut has other ideas. She decides to marry a foreign prince called Zenanza instead because he's got such a cool name. But sadly, Zenanza gets cold feet. Cold everything, in fact, because he dies. Yes, killed on his way to Egypt by a very jealous Uncle Ai, who then finally marries his granddaughter, and they live happily ever after, ruling Egypt together for ages and ages, and that is definitely the end of that. No question, cross my heart, Scout's honour, swear on my Nan's life. And what a life she's led. Born in Dublin to a blind darts player, she became the first woman ever to swim across Ireland. And would you believe it, she's 99 today! So come on everyone, happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Nanny Bob! Happy birthday to you! And back over to Sam to blow out the candles. Sam!